Alrighty, welcome back everybody for day 6 of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. We just finished up the Cromlech quest for the doctor here, and he happened to know about the Alchemist Guild. I actually want to see what these other dialogue options lead to with him. Isn't your fascination with druids illegal?
In Camelot, maybe, but this far south? Nobody cares. I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books in pursuit of their knowledge. I've been reading about their rites and the descriptions of their rituals. Look, I'm sure they were onto something. They knew much more than we do, but it feels like there's a veil wrapped tightly around that knowledge. It's like I need to find the right spell, the right ritual, something that will unwrap it for me.
You look like you're in dire need of sleep.
I don't dream about anything anymore, so sleep feels like a waste of precious time. Fortunately, back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that can keep me awake for a whole week. It was quite popular in our study group.
Care to share the recipe?
Oh no, every physician needs his secrets. But I can sell you some if you promise not to tell any of the higher-ups.
Why wouldn't you want the leadership to know?
There are side effects. You won't fall asleep for a while, but the moment you do, well, you'll feel like you died and came back to life, only to die again. So you either take the next dose or endure it.
Jesus Christ.
I don't have a post to attend to, but our brave soldiers, well, that'd be risky.
And if I do tell someone?
Well, they already trust my word, and I'll be sure to deny everything. Moreover, I'm in the position to raise my prices or to refuse to sell you medicine, whichever suits my mood. I'm honestly quite offended you're even asking.
The recipe you were just whispering to yourself?
Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it.
Try it on yourself?
Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patients something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach, which I follow myself.
Jesus. You could try it on me.
Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. What will happen, I have no idea. But please, tell me, if you live to find out.
Heber's Elixir. Let's hit a quick save before this could go terribly wrong. Did we drink it? I think we did. I seem to have drinking it and nothing happened. Oh wow, reset your skill and stat points. I didn't even know those were a thing. Origin potion. Yeah, that's definitely the sound of me drinking something. Okay, I guess we just go fiddle around and see what comes of it. We definitely have more keeper tags to turn in.
You need something. It's
Hello.
you. Mahone is getting better. I don't know what you've done, but your results are remarkable, at least for us. Unfortunately, Cole isn't improving, but I'll allow the refugees to stay.
Really? You don't know what caused all this?
No. I only care that the situation is resolved. One less thing to worry about.
I have another tag. Oh, 900 gold, damn. Do you recognize this ring?
Where did you get this from?
Your father gave it to me.
That's impossible. My father died a long time ago. When Camelot declared a mobilization due to the raids from the Dalriada, my father was already elderly. My family always answered the call, but I was still too young. So he was the one who went. He never came back.
Jeez.
But even if he were alive, he'd be over 80 years old by now. And why wouldn't he come home?
Maybe he deserted. No, I met him in the weirdness. He gave me this ring and disappeared.
I don't know what you've done. I'm not sure I even believe you. But this is certainly my family's ring, which was lost along with my father. I'm not going to ask what madness drove you into the weirdness, or what my father was doing there. I don't want to know. Real or not, you helped him, even though you didn't have to. Like you didn't have to give me this ring, and it is undoubtedly the real thing. Thank you anyway. It's the only reminder of my family. Impoverished or not, my family remain loyal to Camelot. This ring is proof of that.
I'd like to speak with the captain. What else? Jesus, the amount of yapping you can do. I'd like to speak with the captain. This pin should tell you I've got some friends in high places.
So what?
I can pay. I thought I just needed to do that quest.
No, you can't. I don't take bribes, but if you're eager to throw your gold around, my keepers are running a charity for our veterans. That way, your coin pouch won't weigh you down, and you'll be supporting a worthy cause.
How much? Sure. Here for the veterans.
Thank you kindly. The veterans will appreciate it. You won't find the captain at the Horns of the South. He ordered us to lock down the keep, and then he disappeared. I have my suspicions about where he might be, but I can't say for sure. And frankly, I hope I'm wrong.
I'll take the risk. Tell me your suspicions.
Brandon once said he wasn't afraid to go to the Dalriada, and the way he said it, I couldn't tell if he was joking. So maybe he went to make a deal with them? I think that's ridiculous. Everyone knows the Dalriada are savages. Diplomacy is not their strong suit. But if it's true, if the captain did go to broker peace with the Dalriada, you'd most likely find him at the All-Mother's Temple, where One Eye and his thugs are holed up.
Sure, I'll go there.
Getting into the temple won't be easy, that's for sure. And frankly, I'd prefer not to hear about your demise. Try sneaking in quietly, or see if you can convince the tribe's representatives to let you through. That's the best advice I can give you. And if you do find the captain, tell him to return to the Horns of the South as soon as possible. Galahad the Pure is already on his way, and he won't be pleased to find a bunch of keepers hiding behind the walls without their commander. We'll all face consequences if that happens.
Oh, damn. Is there anything I can help you with?
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there.
I already cleared the cemetery.
Yes? Did you find out what's been happening out there?
A necromancer was conducting experiments in the cemetery. He's not your problem anymore.
Great. A necromancer. Just what we needed. It wasn't the dark druid from the legends, was it?
No.
Good thing you got rid of him then. We already have the Dalriada almost on our doorstep. We don't need an army of the undead to boot. You did well. Maybe it's not so bad having you here.
You're finally coming around. If you know Audrin's a drunk, why do you keep stationing him at the front gate?
He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Audrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him.
Jesus. Having a drunk guard? Excuse me, at the front gate is not a very good look.
I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult.
I think that's it for right now.
Stay out of my way.
Beatrice wasn't happy about your flowers.
So the bitch understood the meaning, yes? I'm glad. They should all be scared shitless. Even more so after Cole got what he deserved.
Was that what you planned from the beginning?
Congratulations on your powers of observation. Those vagrants should know that since they live on our dime, they also live by our mercy. I can do anything to them, and they can't do shit. My plan was perfect.
That's sick.
It's necessary. And I don't have to explain myself to you. You're from nowhere, so you're nobody. Become a keeper, and you'll have the right to punch me in the face. But, as it is, you'd only get thrown in jail for starting a fight with a keeper. The refugees are a tumour on the healthy body of the Horns of the South. Remember this, and make wise decisions.
Jesus, this guy's a fucking dick. I'm glad to see that the wood pile has restocked. No, I really shouldn't pelt him in the back of the head with an arrow. No matter how badly I want to. Alright, let's go wrap up these quests down here in the Refugi camp. Oh, I forgot to talk to this guy too.
Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him.
I'll take it.
I can't promise that talking to him will be any fun. Come to me afterwards. See you around.
I made your dock.
Ah, that's you. Do you need something?
I fixed the deck.
You did? I thought I heard some hammering. Oh, well, thank you for that. Truly. One less thing to worry about, right? Here, I put aside some money from my budget. You've earned it. And you have my gratitude.
Do you need help with anything else? Wait, you're into home decor.
Surprised? Can't blame you. This might sound odd coming from someone stationed in a glorified fish bucket, but I've got a thing for furniture. The only thing more mismatched than the barracks around here is my career choice. But, yeah, I like imagining places where things fit. Where chairs don't wobble, tables don't look like someone hacked them together with a dull axe, and beds, well, beds don't feel like they're plotting your murder while you sleep.
Jesus, I hate a bed like that. I wouldn't have guessed you were into furniture.
Not exactly a secret I broadcast. Most folks see me as Tiernan the Grumbler. But hey, we've all got something that keeps us sane, right? Mine just happens to be daydreaming about nicer chairs.
Do you need help with anything else?
I'd ask you to fix the refugee barracks, but, well, there's no budget for making people's lives slightly less miserable. We'd have to do with something less spectacular. There are two places around here that could use some fixing up. First, there's the old gate. It used to be a proud marker for our territory, but now it's more of a sorry welcome sign. Then, there's the monument to the sea creature. It's been weathered down by the salty breeze, and honestly, it's starting to look less monumental and more pathetic. If you could restore them, it would do wonders for morale, and maybe even impress Fergus. What do you say?
No problem.
Ah, that's the spirit! I knew I could count on you. Once those are back in shape, this place might start looking like it's cared for again.
This guy sells stuff? This guy sells furniture? You can definitely get a house in this game. What? This stuff costs an arm and a leg. Well, when do I get a house? Where is my house? I want a house. Is this the gate that needs to be repaired? 50 more wood, what do you know? And there's a monument to a sea creature. Oh, I see it up there. Let me guess, 600 gajillion wood.
Always good to have a little rest.
This isn't the monument? Down here in the shanty town, I still haven't talked to any of these people.
Still here, still breathing.
What a nice day.
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to go look at something for... Oh, we did do that.
You doing
Oh, it's you. Did you hear? The keeper was cured. Cole wasn't so lucky. He's fallen into a strange state.
Oh no.
A while ago, one of Fergus's men came by and told us, "You're bloody lucky Mahon got better." And that's the only reason we're still allowed to stay in the village.
Are you going to stay here?
I've been wondering why I should stay. But then I realised that Cole is still here. He's not himself, but his body is still here. His face. I can't leave him alone.
Tell me about Cole and the strange state he's in.
He just sits there, staring. He doesn't notice anyone. It's almost as if all the life inside him is... frozen. Even the part of him that was full of aggression.
I found the source of what made Cole this way, but I must have been too late.
I had a feeling something might change with your involvement. I knew you'd find something. I wish I could tell you more. I wish I could thank you. But right now, I just don't have the strength. You tried, and that means a lot. But it's hard, and I don't think I can properly show my gratitude. I'm sorry.
The keepers just let him out and allowed him to stay at the village?
Most of them wanted Cole dead, but Fergus forbade anyone from interfering. Since Mahon is getting better, he decided that Cole's fate is in our hands. But if anyone else raises a hand against him, they'd be sentenced, as if for murder. That cooled the tempers of the keepers and lessened the open hostility from the villagers. Besides, you've seen him. He hasn't moved much in the past few hours.
What are you planning to do?
I can't abandon him. Even if he's not exactly the Cole I knew, he still looks like him. I won't ask you to end his agony. How could I? I'll take care of him for as long as he lives. And then, I don't know. I'll probably leave this godforsaken place.
See, I don't have a lot of stats in any of those. Practicality, strength, or spirituality. I'm sorry, Beatrice. I hope it'll get easier with time.
Sure. Easier. They say time heals all wounds. But this one feels like a wound that will always fester. One I can never forget.
Damn, they gave me gear? What the hell? Why did that quest give me this crazy looking gear? Pretty high stat requirements too. Endurance and practicality. Crafting bonus, weak spot damage, stamina and mana cost. Price of goods sold. Interesting. Huh. Really high armor. How queer. Oh wow, that's the statue. There's no statue there anymore. So we need 100 wood. Hello.
Bloody hell, look at this! The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. Ah, but I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders?
I sure am. Well, yes, Duras sent me.
I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. It's shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, so, what you want?
Dura asked me to bring you your medicine.
One day, my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Ha! Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. And now you can all kiss my arse. So there.
You don't look so good. Maybe you should do something about it?
Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did.
Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Ah, good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time.
Dara wanted to see you, but he didn't have a pass. I think he cares.
Yeah, right. He'd better focus on his job.
Finley is your caregiver?
Why all the poking around? Get me something to drink, and we'll talk.
Bottoms up. Give him something. Strong moonshine.
Ah. So, what was your question?
Finley's your caregiver?
Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. But I don't understand shit.
So you're Dara's father.
Why all the poking around?
This again. Yeah.
Ah. So, what was your question?
So you're Dara's father.
That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger.
Father and son together in the Horns of the South. Must be rare.
It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers. Or they've never even touched a woman.
Tell me about your service in the Horns of the South.
Why all the poking around?
More alcohol.
So, what was your question?
Tell me about your service in the Horns of the South.
You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. You used to come here with a mission, not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them, or they think the Horns can hide them from the law. No, back in my day, there was none of this scum. I came here to serve. My girl cried when I left her, but I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the wean was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction.
Dara came here for you?
Heck knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore, and I don't stick my nose in anyone else's business.
You went off topic when I asked about your service in the Horns.
Curious, aren't you? Fetch me a drink and we'll see about a chat. Ah. So, what was your question? I'm starting to like you, stranger. And trust me, it's been a long time since I liked, well, anybody. I liked me brothers in arms back in my glory days. Good lads, every damn one of them. Tough as nails, loyal to a fault. A kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of Avalon. But they're gone now, all of them. The old captain got it in his head to send us down to rediscover some mouldy tunnels under the keep. Damn fool mission that was. We went in together, but I was the only one to come back out. I can still see all their faces when I close my eyes. A hard loss it was, but I'm still here. Oh, some days I wonder why.
Tell me more about those tunnels.
Why the sudden interest? Maybe if you bring me a drink, I'll humor you.
This dude is a goddamn alcoholic.
Ah. So, what was your question?
Tell me about the tunnels.
Those tunnels, right. Well, me and the lads went down there to check if we could repurpose them under the Horns. Damn fool mission that was. But here wasn't just some empty caves. There were monsters, straight out of Age of Legends. Sick stuff. Stuff to get under your skin. Looked like Ah, hell, memory's all twisted up now. Like a bloody nightmare mixed with shadows that don't belong. Want to know more? Speak with Fergus. He's in charge of this shit show now. Now, I propose a toast to those lost souls. This one's on me.
To your brothers in arms, may they rest in peace.
Peace, you say? Problem is, sometimes I think they never died. They haunt me in my dreams, you know? Bloody bastards. I swear I wanted to go back and retrieve their bodies. But our late captain, make Grindelows piss on his grave, forbade me from going back. But when I drink, I usually pass out, and then I don't remember my dreams. So, I drink. Ah, my brothers deserved better.
Alright. That was a long talk. Let's go back to Fargus and ask about the tunnels. That sounds kind of interesting, actually. We really need to find more wood chopping stations if we're ever going to complete all these builds. God knows next they'll want me to complete the second lighthouse. How much wood do we have squirreled away? Four. Not a lot. Boban mentioned the tunnels and the former captain.
Captain Hagen. Well, he was a man driven by pride and a certain disregard for caution. He sent men to explore those old tunnels beneath the keep. Somehow, he got it into his head that there was something valuable down in those tunnels. Treasures, relics, who knows what else. But the truth is, we know what was there. In the age of legends, it was just a hospital. There was some kind of outbreak or plague, and the place was sealed off. Nothing left to find, or so the records say.
Let me down there. Isn't it only right to bury the keepers?
Yes, it weighs on me more than I'd care to admit. If I could, I'd see them laid to rest. But no captains ever bothered. It seems they thought it was a fool's errand. Maybe not worth the risk.
But I could go down there.
If you're mad enough to try, then by all means, go ahead. Just don't expect any keeper to follow you. I really don't have men to spare. But maybe it's time to make it right. So, thank you, I suppose.
Hell yeah, my pleasure. How do we get down in there?
What a nice day.
Who would have thought there would be crypts beneath a castle? Seems like just the place we need to be. The environments in this game are just so well made. I saw the pictures and stuff of the DLC, and I'm super excited to get there and check that place out. It looks so good. I wonder if spoiled meat is actually good for anything. We need more razor blade potions. Slow fall. Huh. Those could really come in handy. Oh, he's damn. We need to find a way to try to afflict them with like multiple stacks of bleed in one hit. Make that strong attack finishing move really worth it. Leveled up again. I think that means we can finish filling out the dagger tree. Should get an achievement for that, I think. I'm not really an achievement hunter, but I still enjoy getting them. It's always a good hit of dopamine. Let's see. Increase your backstab damage by 100% for each equipped dagger. There's one tree filled out. Well, I guess you can add more points into these things. I guess the achievement needs those as well. 4 attribute points. We'll just go with that. Still in that medium weight class though. Watch, now I'll find an item down here that I'm going to want to use, but my points will have been allocated improperly to use it. Oh, another keeper tag. I just can't help myself. I have to pick up all the free food and all the crates. Yeah, one stack of bleed really doesn't do a lot. Oh, damn. I can already feel those 2 extra points into stamina. It actually makes a pretty big difference every point you pump into it. I don't think I could imagine making a character in this game that doesn't have a good portion of their points put into stamina. Really? What the hell hit me? Oh wow. Maybe I can clear this place out so it can be repurposed properly. This certainly looks like something, doesn't it? Oh, it's another one of these things. Spine Breaker +1. And an Ancient Knight's breastplate, you say? Wow. Pretty reasonable stat requirements on that. Same with this for the amount of damage. 4 and 4 is not bad. Ignores enemy blocks is crazy. Oh, complete whiff. I really like the way that bounced off his head. Okay, I'm just hitting this door. That's all the enemies down here. Let's identify these suckers. Rusty hand axe +3 is crazy. rest of that bullshit we're gonna sell. Hello? Oh. Everybody's resting.
What do you want?
Your tunnels are safe now.
You actually did it? Cleared out those tunnels on your own? Every captain before me thought it was a fool's errand, not worth the risk. And how are those tunnels? Salvageable?
Oh yeah, they're in rough shape, but at least the monsters are gone.
Aye, that it does. Camelot won't be eager to finance the repairs, but knowing the threat's been dealt with is a victory in itself. Perhaps someday we'll see them restored. Until then, we can at least rest easier. So the keep owes you for this. Here's your reward. And what about Goban's friends? Did you find any trace of them?
I did. I found their tags.
Give those to Goban, if you haven't yet. He's restless, but maybe seeing those again will help settle him. Might even help him get his act together.
It's hard to know what will upset an old person, you know what I mean? Trial of Death. Killing enemies provides a stackable 20% damage increase for 10 seconds. It's pretty interesting.
Just another piece.
Sorry to interrupt. I have some junk to sell you. 34 to 77 on a short bow. Yeah, this is a bit better. An extra. Alright, that'll do. How are we on gold? 4.5K. Alright, let's go back and talk to Gobin. Well, what do I spot here? I didn't know those could spawn in here. Brother. I've been down in those tunnels. I brought back the tags of your companions.
You went down there and came back with their tags. Damn, didn't think anyone would ever bring those back up. Lads must be resting a bit easier now, or so I'd like to think. They deserve better than to be left in that pit. You did right by them, stranger. Hell, you did right by me too.
So take your medicine.
Let's drink to that.
Drink your medicine. Maybe you'd rather go fishing instead of drinking to honor their memory.
Why the hell would I do that? I want to celebrate. You can't celebrate with seawater and fish, you dummy.
You told me you were drinking because you felt guilty.
Did I? Oh, I don't remember. And if I don't remember, it doesn't count.
Nice.
But maybe I did say that. I started cozying up to a bottle the day I came back alone from those damn tunnels. I guess it's time I made good on my word. For them. For me.
No way.
This old fool is done with the booze. I think I owe you. More than I got words for. Took guts to go down there, and you brought back what I couldn't. That's something I won't forget, stranger.
Wait a minute. So can I get you to take your medicine?
Feels like a weight's been lifted. Well, my brothers are finally at peace, and so am I.
Oh, I guess not. Okay. All right. It looks like next on the to-do list. Where is that? Tell this woman's husband that she died during childbirth. I don't know. I should head to the tavern and speak with the innkeeper. Okay. Who the hell is this?
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag.
Sure. I'm sorry, but who are you?
My name is Alyssa Murray, and I'm here with my husband, a very important cloth merchant. But surely you must have heard about our family. Not to brag, but we are rather prominent. I am famed amongst Camelot's courtiers for throwing the most magnificent feasts.
Your dress is unique.
Thank you. I designed it myself. I wanted to blend in with the people of the South. The savage tribes, the brave lightkeepers. I wanted to make an homage to them with my new style, and I do believe I've succeeded. I can feel everyone here gazing at me with awe.
Yes, definitely. Everybody says your dress is exquisite.
Give it a few weeks and everyone here will be trying to copy me. It happens in Camelot all the time. It's almost insufferable.
What are you doing in the South?
Well, my Duncan is here on business, of course. A very important contract with the Lightkeepers. I decided to accompany him because I have never been to the South, and I've heard so much about its wild, untamed beauty. So far, it's turned out to be terribly dull. And the smell! It's like stale fish and sweat. Hopefully I don't have to suffer it much longer. Pray, tell me, do you know anyone here who would run a small errand for me?
I would be happy to. You're in luck. I can run an errand for you. No, just tell me what needs to be done.
You see, I've had my eye on this beautiful abandoned estate overlooking the sea. It's not very far from here.
That seaside mansion that I'm...
away from all this rabble. If we stay here for a while, I need a place for myself. You understand that, right? The problem is that the manor appears to have some occupants, not legal ones, mind you, who need to be evicted.
I got it.
Forcibly, if there's no other way. You'll do it for me, won't you, dear? Splendid! I can't wait to start decorating. Maybe something nautical, to go with the sound of the waves crashing on the cliffs? Or do you think that's a trifle trite?
Alright, I knew that seaside mansion had to be there for something. I was just hoping it would be mine, but I guess it'll be hers? Whatever works.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish, lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
My poison's fish. Some time ago, one of the keepers left some important documents here.
No, I don't recall anything like that.
He said he left them after his last drinking bout.
No, listen. I don't know what's going on, but I doubt any of the keepers had anything important on them. Half of them couldn't tell the quartermaster's seal from a pile of horse dung someone stepped on.
He said they should still be at the Stale Lamb Tavern.
But that means... no. Impossible. What if... Holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind. I've no idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever.
I met him. He asked me to get his documents back.
Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man. I wouldn't get rid of my only memento of him. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Even though I'm still not sure what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon.
You're right about that. Thanks, I need to go.
No problem. Listen, if by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald, please, give him my warm regards. I don't understand anything anymore.
Brother, none of us do. Alright, so apparently that's a dead man that had me come up here and come down here and get his documents for him. You know, with everything else that's going on, that makes a lot of sense. Certainly not the first dead person I've ran into.
What do you want?
Hey, dead man.
You're back! Hi!
I've got the documents. You were right. There were no problems.
I told you, Ron is a good guy. And here's a little something for you. You know I pay well.
I don't know how to tell you this.
Yes? What's the matter, my friend?
Well, you're dead.
You're really good at this today. Wait. Oh. Oh, you're serious. I understand. For so many years, I've been afraid to open this letter. But it looks like I needed to read it. Well, it is what it is, right? And I've been wondering why no one wants to talk to me. I thought to myself, are they mad at me or what? But why are you talking to me? How can you see me?
I have a passenger inside me who must have wanted to help.
Anyway, may the All-Mother bless your path. See you next time.
What?
Didn't expect to see you.
What a weird way to wrap that up. Oh, is he just going to stick around? Okay. I thought he was going to, like, Disney movie drift off into heaven. Alrighty, let's go take care of that seaside mansion. Wait, why does no quest marker for it? How queer.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Nothing will. Calm down. I'm sure the property taxes on this place would just be crazy. What is this? You know, there's nobody here. At least on the outside. Oh. 12 stacks. Damn. Hit him with a finishing move. Oh nice, more knight's armor to sell. Whitening tabard. Has 10 armor? How odd. It's worth a ton. 450. But that means I'll actually receive like 3 pennies for it. Back to the tavern. Oh, her husband's here.
Oh, there you are. Look, darling, it's the lovely mercenary I hired to clear out that seaside estate I told you about.
You did what?
Well, you told me to deal with it, so I did. You didn't expect me to just sit on my hands while surrounded by unwashed fishermen, did you?
Look, I'm sorry about my wife. Whatever she told you to do, forget about it. I'll pay you for your trouble.
Well, your wife was very insistent.
Trust me, I can imagine. Unfortunately, she often gets lost in her enthusiasm.
Me too.
We weren't, at least I wasn't planning on staying here any longer than necessary. We have no need for an estate.
Well, that's your opinion. One I simply do not share.
But I've already done what she asked me.
You have? Oh, that's wonderful. I can start planning the welcoming banquet. I'm thinking sea foam made of spun silver, dancers dressed as alluring sea creatures.
And who are you going to invite, The crabs? None of your friends from Camelot are going to come all this way just to have dinner, are they?
Dear gods, Duncan. You're so plebeian. Of course they will come. Besides, there must be some important people here. Weren't you just talking with them? You can invite them too.
Good luck with that. Are you sure that place is safe now?
It's perfectly safe, Lady Alyssa.
Oh my, how polite. I wouldn't have expected that from such a vagabond. But no matter, for I now have the delightful task of decorating an entire house.
Marvelous.
Truly it is. Now, we must get in touch with that splendid woodworker from Camelot. You know the one. He made those exquisite cabinets for the Gévaudan. Oh, and don't forget to pay the nice mercenary. At least someone in this godforsaken place turned out to be useful.
Yes, dear.
Why don't you come visit us once we're all settled, And don't fret. There's no need to make yourself too presentable. I highly doubt we'll be entertaining any important guests just yet.
Nice. What's up with Elaine?
Hello, child. You look competent enough. I can see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I've tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you, my opinion of them is not particularly high. Oh, and you don't look like one of the locals. Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
What is this about?
Ah, ha ha, you can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farshire Library, the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon.
Great to meet you. What are you doing here? You know, it's crazy how you can walk up to almost any character in this game and they have a quest for you.
Oh, biding my time until a brave adventurer with a death wish comes along and asks if there's anything they can help me with.
I can help you out. Tell me what you need.
Oh, surprising. I'm looking for someone who will help me find a certain artifact. So, are you interested, child?
Absolutely. No. Sounds good. What do you want me to do?
In one of my books, I found a reference to a certain object, a figure most likely, which had the ability to dispel the wordness like a min-hair can. Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area.
Tell me about this book.
The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper. He was one of the more notable keepers. In his waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Lex. But it's best if you read it yourself. You can read, can't you? But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. A deal?
Fine. Could you hand me the book, my lady?
Ah, and they say young people don't want to learn anything. Come on, chop, 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 get to reading.
Alrighty. We got a book. What is this about? The last voyage of... Oh, hell no, I'm not reading all that. But my character did. Or wait, is she gonna quiz me on this? I think I'm actually supposed to read this, and then I'm gonna get quizzed. So we're just gonna wrap it up there for today, guys. I'm tired. I'm ready to head on to bed. Day 6 of Tainted Grail complete. We got some more quests done. We filled out that dagger tree, which is unbelievable. I can't believe how far we've come in this game already. We haven't even left chapter 1. So tune in tomorrow for day 7. Hopefully we can make some real big progress. You all have a good night. I'll catch you on the next one.